The important bit, that on that cross, the Son of God took all our sin upon him. Your dirty thoughts, your lies, adultery, lust, anger, murder. On the cross, Luther said it was the worst sinner who had ever lived. And he went through eternal hell. He was on the cross for 6 hours, but I think it was like Narnia. He was there for 6 hours, but in reality, he went through eternal hell. A day's like 1,000 years, 1,000 years like a day. Why? Because there's a couple getting married in Cardiff today who he so loved. That's the gospel message, you see. The question I want to ask you is this, and maybe you're not a Christian. Will you take this man to be your husband? Will you? If you do, like with Megan and Scott today now, they have to forsake all others. And if you want Jesus Christ, you have to forsake all others. You have to give up your sin. Now, I don't want to argue with you, but you can tell me loads of reasons why you're not a Christian. You can come up with intellectual reasons or suffering and the problem with evil and all this. You can come up with all of it. The real reason is this, isn't it? Because you know there's a God. You do. And you know you're a sinner. And you know there's judgment. You know all these things. Your problem is this. You don't want to forsake all others. You can't give up your sin. But weigh it up. But maybe there's some of you this afternoon. And your question is this. Will he take you? Because today is your day, isn't it? You can choose Jesus Christ today. But the question is, and maybe this is, one day it'll be whether he takes you. And maybe you're worried, well, I am pretty bad. In the wedding, I remember when I was getting married here, not so long ago, it was ages ago, 17 years ago. I remember when they said, does anyone have any lawful reason why these two can't get married? I remember looking over my shoulder, because you just don't know, do you? Who's here? And maybe you worry that, didn't you? Jesus Christ can't take me because there's lawful impediments. I've done things. My conscience will condemn me. God's law condemns me. There's people I work with, my friends, my family, my parents, my children, my husband, my wife. They all say, he can't be forgiven. She can't be forgiven. But on the cross, when God said to his son, will you take her to be your lawful wedded wife? In a loud voice from the cross that's gone throughout all the centuries, to every corner of the globe, to the vilest sinner, he says with a loud voice, I will take whoever comes to me. No one will be turned away.